Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 33 of the Nerd.get podcast.
Yeah, hello.
Me and Vikas here, as usual. Um, yeah, we're going to talk about a number of things. Hope everyone
Yes.
had a good week. We're going to jump right into it. And
Yes.
the first thing we're talking about is Hasbro announced a $700 Optimus Prime figure that transforms itself.
Yes.
And it is the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And one thing, so first of all, we'll get this out of the way. You can pre-order it. And okay, so the article said August 2nd, but I went to the website because I actually tried to pre-order this.
Yeah.
It's sold out, by the way.
Of course.
Yeah, it's the website said October 1st, so is when it's going to be shipping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's weird.
yeah. So that was one thing I noticed.
I don't know. Hopefully they'll have more of these,
Yeah,
'cause that's gonna be insane if they don't. 'Cause
yeah. It's really freaking cool.
Yeah. I guess people are still gonna have trouble getting a hold of shit they want. 'Cause
Yeah,
I can't remember. I think I saw an article saying that you can get a hold of a PS5. This would do.
Oh yeah,
or
yeah,
Xbox.
yeah.
But yeah, this is I'm pretty sure that's probably sold out like within minutes.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
yeah. Because I think, well, at least the article that you sent was, I think, posted this morning at 6 a.m.
yeah,
And I mean, I looked like 12 hours after almost, and it was
yeah,
gone. So
yeah.
it was probably gone a long time ago.
I think when I looked it over the Oregon.
Yeah,
Um,
but yeah, it's really cool. It's voice activated,
yeah,
so you can tell it to transform.
yeah,
And it'll transform from the truck into Optimus Prime. It's freaking awesome. And then
Yeah.
he'll go back too.
yeah. And there's several voice commands. I think it said 27.
Yeah, 27 voice commands.
Voice commands. You can control it through the app.
Yep.
It is made by a robotics company, so
Yeah.
it's actually like technically a robot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they partnered. Yeah, they partnered with this robotics. Well, I guess they partnered with Hasbro.
yeah,
Uh,
license it.
RoboSend Robotics.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
it's pretty freaking awesome.
yeah, I mean the robot walking is pretty janky still,
Yeah.
but it can transform by itself, and it's actually Optimus's voice. It's
Yeah.
Peter Cullen's voice.
Yes.
It's not the like a fake voice.
Yeah.
Of Optimus.
It's like official. It's official Hasbro product.
Yeah.
It's freaking cool. And like I think, oh, the video you sent me,
There's several people that put out a video.
Yeah.
There was CNET did a review, and then so did Kevin, or what's his name? Not Kevin James. The guys from Clerks.
oh,
I just blanked on it.
I can't remember.
Yeah, it was one of the last few videos I watched, I think. So let me see. But yeah, it's pretty insane. Like,
Yeah.
it's
It seems to kind of respond like it responds to you and stuff too. Because in
Yeah,
one of the
pretty
videos
well.
sent me, it like that girl said something and it like responded to her, which
Oh,
was pretty
yeah.
cool.
Kevin Smith.
Oh, okay.
Kevin J.
Yeah.
I remember Kevin Smith. Yeah, yeah. So Kevin Smith and yeah. So they did a video too,
Okay.
and yeah. So it's pretty neat. Like they you, like the only thing I didn't like about it, like it constantly does the transforming sound while it's transforming.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like you should just do it only once and then be good.
Yeah.
But that's the only gripe I had about that. But I mean, it transforms itself.
Yeah.
I mean, like that's insane. What's next for them? You think they have the Megazords?
Yes.
Or Voltron?
Yes.
Voltron assembling
That'd be
itself.
freaking awesome.
Yeah. They're gonna be drones. They're gonna
Yes.
fly around the room.
And they're gonna link up together.
They're gonna link up in the air.
Yes, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah. One of the things that video I showed you, that it didn't show you, he does poses and stuff too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can tell him to do different poses. There's a heroic pose.
Okay.
There's also like the thing where he's a strong man. He like does. Like,
Oh, okay,
flexes.
nice. That's freaking
It's
awesome.
freaking yeah, it's freaking awesome, man. It's.
I like
it's,
he also says roll out, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. You can tell Optimus to roll out. It's like
Yeah.
Autobots roll out,
Yeah.
and then he'll transform. If he's in his robot mode, he'll transform back, and then start
Yep.
driving.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah. So, it is. I
It's
wish.
legit.
Yeah, I mean that's 700 is not that. I mean, it's not that cheap, but
Yeah. I would pay 700 for it. I mean, I almost did.
yeah.
They were just sold out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If
If I
they
did-
have more, I
If
think
I
I'm gonna
didn't spend so much on KDA stuff recently,
Yeah.
I probably would buy it. But I mean, it was already sold out by the
Yeah,
time
yeah.
I got to it anyway.
yeah, I think you have to be like on top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know this was a thing until you sent me
It
that
probably
article.
sold out as soon as they announced it.
Yeah, I bet a bunch of people were following it.
Hasbro had the live stream,
Yeah.
I think yesterday, and that's probably when they sold
Yeah,
out. But yeah, that's
it's really cool. You guys,
yeah.
if you haven't seen it, you should check it out. It's like, if you're a big fan of Transformers, it's like the childhood dream,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Oh yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. Moving on.
Yeah, so now we're gonna move on to the news.
Yes.
And we're gonna start as usual with game releases.
Yes.
If I can pick up my paper. Not as many as the past few weeks. Past few weeks we've had a ton of games come out, but
Yeah.
this week it's a lot less.
Mm-hmm.
So start from the top. Demon Skin on PC releases April 13th. And we announced this last week, I think, as well. Final Fantasy 14 open beta for the PS5 releases on April 13th.
Yes.
Ashwalkers or Survival Journey released on PC April 15th. Saga Frontier Remastered for the PC, PS4, and Switch on April 15th. Sea of Thieves Season 2, PC, the Series X, and the Xbox One, April 15th. Tribal Pass is PS5, or everything, all consoles, pretty much except PC. All consoles on April 16th.
Yeah.
And now for a weekly delay report.
Yes.
Mika?
Deathloop has been delayed to September 14th from whatever date it was.
Uh-huh.
And then movie. Well, that's the only game wise. One game wise, and then Top Gun has been delayed. Top Gun Maverick has been delayed to November 19th.
Damn it. I was looking forward to that one.
Yeah, it's the first major blockbuster to skip summer movie season. 'Cause, I mean, I don't know why you would.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's insane.
'cause I think that was the only blockbuster coming around.
Yeah.
Around that time.
Yeah, it's a shame. I really was looking forward to Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah,
But,
I mean, it's eventually gonna come out. but
yeah. I'm surprised they are skipping it.
Yeah.
I
I
guess
don't-
it is what it is.
Because if I remember right, there's another movie releasing around that time. I want
Yeah.
to say Black Widow,
Yes.
but it's releasing a week before Black Widow, I think is what it is.
Yeah.
Which is weird. Like, they had a nice open
Yeah, exactly.
summer release. I don't think there's anything around there.
I don't think so.
And I mean, what else could possibly need to be? Like, it's been pushed back so far. Like, unless
Yeah.
there's more stuff they need to do.
Maybe. I don't know.
But it's not like it's a video game.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, what's your? I guess I mean,
I don't know.
I know artists like they say it's never, their work is never done. It's just when you stop working on it.
Yeah.
Even movies. I think it was a filmmaker that said that.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's never finished. You just choose to stop working on
Yeah,
it.
I guess so.
So I guess the Snyder Cut could be
One of the examples, yeah.
prime
Prime
example
of that. Yeah.
But I mean, that was studios, and I don't know. Well, I don't want to get into that right now.
Yeah.
But moving on to PlayStation news.
All right.
PlayStation Now games released for April. It's Marvel's Avengers,
Yeah.
Borderlands 3, and The Long Dark.
Yeah.
The Avengers, I mean, a lot of people are making fun of Xbox or PlayStation because of this.
Really?
Yeah, well, I mean, Game Pass put on Outriders.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, but that's the only, I guess that's the only one that's notable on
Yeah.
Game Pass. I don't remember what else is on Game Pass
Yeah.
last month that they added other than Outriders.
Yeah.
Maybe, oh yeah, MLB The Show is coming
Yeah.
out. I
Yeah,
guess.
that's right.
So I guess that's another one that they have in April. But this is a lot of people saying this is a mediocre game, but I mean, I enjoyed it a lot. I really,
Marvel's Avengers?
yeah, Avengers.
I really like it. It's a really fun game.
Borderlands 3 is probably pretty fun. I haven't
Yeah.
played any of the series. I know a lot of people are going to chastise me for that.
Yeah. I played 1.
Yeah.
Started 2.
Yeah. I know. I think one of my friends said it was really good. He always surprised that I've never played it. It's like, man, I had other games to play.
Yeah.
So I mean, especially since when Destiny came out, I think that was pretty much the only game I was playing, the only shooter I was playing. I was playing that like every day of the week.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, those are the 3 games announced for April. I don't know if there's any smaller games that they added.
Yeah, these were the big ones.
Yeah, the 2, I think, Avengers and Borderlands have an end date. They'll be pulled off the store later this year.
Yeah.
And then I think the Long Dark is permanent.
Yeah.
Um,
You are correct, sir.
but yeah, moving on.
The Gran Turismo's FIA Certified Championships return for 2021.
Yes.
I'm pretty excited for this because I actually wanted to check it out this year.
Yeah.
I kind of followed it in previous years, but I kind of just watched like
I just
the
I
highlights
watched
and stuff. I never really actually.
I actually watched some of these live streams.
Okay.
They're really good.
Yeah, I wanted to
some-
start watching the live stream this year, so I'm glad they're bringing it back.
Yeah, 'cause those races are like nothing like real races.
Yeah.
Like the person who's first in one round is never the first person in the second round.
Exactly. That's why I like watching them.
Yeah, I mean these races are nice. Like
Yeah.
they're pretty.
I've
good.
seen some crazy clips from the races. It's pretty
Yeah.
like some pretty really close nail biting races.
Yeah.
It makes it really exciting.
Yeah.
So I guess there's a slightly different format this year. The first batches of races will be April 21st to June 26th.
Mm.
And the second batch will be July 7th to September 25th. But this year there'll also be accompanying World Series. So round 1 is June 6th, round 2 is July 11th. The showdown is August 21st and 22nd. Then the round 3 is October 3rd, round 4 is November 14th, and the world final is December 3rd to the 5th. And yeah, they're saying they're going to run alongside with the 2 batches of races.
Yeah. Another thing about that, there was something they added that they finally added more regions this year.
Yes.
They added it's finally open to residents of India, South Africa, weirdly enough, Arizona, and Quebec.
Okay.
So
Arizona throws me off.
yeah. Arizona, for some reason, they weren't able to participate in the Gran Turismo thing
Okay.
for whatever reason.
That's weird.
Yeah. So let me see here. I'm trying to remember if it just says something previously affected the U.S. state of Arizona. Same with the Canadian province of Quebec. However, both of those territories you'll be able to join this year.
Okay.
It sucks for people in Arizona.
Yeah.
But I mean, with India in there, that's got to be hard.
Yeah.
Like, there's got to be a big like turnout, I think.
Oh yeah, I think so.
South Africa.
Yeah.
South Africa's probably had quite a few people. But India, this is the entire country of India.
Yeah. That's going to be a lot of people.
Yeah. Well, it depends on how many people actually have
That's true.
PS4s.
Yeah, have access to them, yeah.
Yeah. But
But yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
yeah, I'm really looking forward to this time.
So yeah, they start later this month in what, 2 weeks? 2, 3 weeks? What's today's date?
2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah. About 2 weeks from now.
The 21st. So
Yeah.
I think anybody can qualify.
Yeah.
So I don't think I'm near top tier.
No. I remember playing online and woof. Just online I was getting my butt kicked.
Yeah.
Like there's some people that are, I'm on the same level with,
Yeah.
but there's some people that are just I told you about the guy. He had like a car he had a car in every class
Yeah.
tuned for every track.
Yeah.
And I was like, that is insane.
Yeah.
So
That sucks for some of these people 'cause once you get into the championship, you're locked to one make.
yeah.
So I think whoever you're driving for, I remember seeing the guy for Toyota.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's different classes of races, and then he had to have different Toyotas. There's not as much to choose from, like when you go to different classes sometimes.
Yeah.
But I'm really interested in seeing what turns out. I might try it this year just
Yeah.
to see where I place.
Yeah. I might give it a shot too because I haven't. I've been playing a lot more this year, so
Oh yeah.
past month, so
I don't-
I might give it a shot.
I want to. I want to say when was the last time we raced?
Oh, it's been a while.
Because I'm trying to remember a time that anybody's actually beat me. You're the only one I think that's beat out of all our friends and
Yeah.
stuff. I think one of my other friends beats me regularly, but that's to be expected from
Yeah.
me. But everybody else, I'm trying to remember anybody outside of you. I don't think anybody's come close.
Yeah, I don't think so either. For the same thing for me.
Yeah,
I also have that one friend that always beats me, but
yeah.
outside of him,
I don't know. I guess we'll have to.
yeah, what to see?
Yeah. Challenge accepted.
Yes. Maybe we'll post the video of it.
Yes. Or maybe we live stream it.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once we start live streaming again.
Yeah.
Because I've been taking a hiatus for
Yeah,
whatever
so have
reason.
I. I got all my stuff out of the way finally though, as of yesterday pretty much.
Well, you'll start being free, a lot more free after end of April, I think, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So
Yeah, after end of April I'll be like I think like at least 60% of my time will be opened up.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was just so weird that you were just so like your schedule was so open,
Yeah.
and then we were pretty much regularly streaming like every week,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden like we didn't have time.
Yeah.
It was just so weird. It threw me off.
Yeah. I think it's 'cause of how abruptly we made the decision. So so the reason I've been so
Yeah.
busy is 'cause my parents own a grocery store. We're upgrading.
It wasn't
them.
that. It started when you started your class.
Yeah. So that started, and then the point of sale. So my parents are upgrading the point of sale system.
Yeah.
Those two things happened at the same time,
Yeah.
and then so that's what kind of like it just all of a sudden was like, oh, Kosher's not free anymore,
Yeah.
and yeah, it threw me off too.
Yeah.
'Cause I was like, oh, but a game. I was like, oh wait, I gotta be up like at 7 tomorrow.
Yeah.
So and then work. They're like, hey, you gotta
Yeah.
attend these meetings.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, so like all those things happen at the same time, but yeah, so pretty much, yeah, in 2 weeks it'll be back to normal.
Okay.
It's already shifting back to normal. Like yesterday, I would have played if I didn't pass out like a like a dummy. Because usually I don't get into bed until I've like if I'm gonna get online or something, I won't
Yeah.
get into my bed. But I made a mistake of
And
laying
like-
down in bed,
Yeah.
and I just passed out.
Yep.
But anyways, that's a
Uh,
tangent. So
All right, moving on. PlayStation 5 has been officially named NBA's 2K League's official console.
oh wow,
Yeah, the league will be using PS5s to compete. Fans can also take part in online fan tournaments. The first qualifier was April 5th through 6th, but there will be others.
okay, yeah,
This was supposed to be included, I think, last week. And
Yeah.
I
just
kind
kinda
of missed it.
yeah. I think we both did.
yeah.
But yeah, there'll be more, so don't worry. They're gonna have it.
Yeah, for
Throughout
those
the
of you who
season, I
play
guess.
sports games.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be up for pretty soon.
All right, so gamers, have you ever wondered how much it would cost to buy all the PS1 classics at the PlayStation Store?
Oh yeah, because of the
Yeah.
store shutting down.
Yeah.
I actually wondered about this,
Yeah.
how much it would cost.
Well, wonder no longer, because someone has figured it out. It would cost you $1,335.99 to buy all 211 PS1 classics that are currently on the PlayStation Store.
Yeah. Well,
So if you want to use your stimulus check for something, there you go.
that's the entire stimulus check right there. Yeah, that's the game. That's money well spent.
Yes.
Uh,
You still haven't decided
there
what
was
to
a
spend it on.
there was but I don't know if anybody who's actually interested that wouldn't already have some PS5
Yeah.
or PS1 classics.
Exactly.
Since I have quite a few of them already.
Yeah.
So I'm not one of those people.
Yeah.
Um.
The only people I can think of maybe it's like maybe younger PlayStation fans who maybe didn't have the ability to buy the PS1 classics. I don't know.
Maybe. Well, even then, some of them probably bought some of their
Yeah.
games that they wanted.
Yeah.
Especially if they could play them on the Vita or
That's true.
the PSP.
Yeah.
Or heck, even the PS3. I guess if they only had a PS3.
Yeah.
Some of the cheapest games on the store were PS1 classics.
Yeah. That's
Uh,
true.
Which I was looking through the list, and some of the games dropped in price dramatically. Legend of Dragoon, I bought it. It was $20.
Uh-huh.
I saw it drop to 15. It's like, damn.
Damn.
And then now it's $5.99
Holy shit!
for The Legend of Dragoon.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is surprising.
Yeah, Final Fantasy VII was the same way, I think. It was 20 when it came out, I think. 20 or 15. And then I think, I don't know what the last price was, but I'm sure it's cheaper now. Last I saw it was $9.99, but that was a couple years ago.
Okay.
It might be down to $5.99 now, too.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
But, yeah. This next piece of news is irritating to me. Sony is shifting away from smaller games in favor of blockbuster titles, blockbuster hits.
Yeah.
A recent report indicates that Sony may be looking to focus solely on blockbuster games made by its most successful studios, and only time will tell.
Yeah, to see what they actually do. I really hope they don't. Because obviously this is referring to indie games. I mean, indie games is referred to in the article as well.
Yeah.
And I hope they don't do that.
Well, PlayStation was one of the ones that were like...
They would take in the indie developers and be like, hey.
Well, technically Microsoft was more open to it.
Yeah.
But I feel like Sony was pushing the indie developers more.
Yes.
They were advertising them more.
Yes, they were promoting them more, exactly.
Yeah.
Because if I heard of an indie game, it was from some sort of PlayStation related marketing.
Like The Witness.
Yep.
There was of course, I don't know how many people think of this as an indie game from Hello Games, No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
That was the indie studio.
Yeah, I mean, it was 14 people made that game.
Yeah, so it wasn't I don't know if it's technically a AAA title.
Yeah.
It might be.
It could be now, but I don't think it was. I don't think it was considered one at release.
Yeah.
At least I didn't consider it one.
Yeah. And they still have a really small team.
Yeah.
But it's man.
I think it's still less than 100, maybe even less than 50, I think.
I actually saw an article saying that they wish Jim Ryan was the president if what was his name? Jim Ryan is the current president of PlayStation right now.
Okay.
And the older PlayStation director, or the game, what was his name? I wish I would have kept this up.
You said it was the older game director, or
the director of PlayStation Worldwide Studios.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's see. It was, of course, this is talking about other directors now.
Wasn't Herman something? No, that's the current one, isn't it?
No, Jim Ryan is the current one.
This guy?
No. What was his name?
Oh, he's a completely different person. That's not even that. You said Jim Ryan's the current one, right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I can't find it. This is insane.
Not this guy, is it?
No, it's not Yoshida.
Steve. Oh no, that's the executive director. Let's see.
Oh, hold on.
Yoshida, no. Phil Harrison?
Sean Layden.
Ah.
Gosh, dang it, man. Freaking, yeah. Sean Layden. I completely, I don't know why I blanked on his name.
Yeah, I remember him now.
Okay. Yeah, so he was the director before Jim Ryan was.
Yeah.
And, yeah, a lot of people are saying that Jim Ryan's not that great of... Like, a lot of these decisions that they keep making, it just baffles me all the time.
Yeah.
That's one. I think that's one of the reasons. Is they compared the two guys. Jim Ryan doesn't even play video games. He's a book fanatic. He talks about Charles Dickens, So I am so baffled on how he became.
Yeah, what's he doing?
A director of a game studio.
What's he doing there?
Yeah, I don't know. And Sean Layden, this is probably one of the reasons Sean left, maybe. Because PlayStation was starting to do things that he wasn't agreeing with.
Yeah.
Which is stupid. Because they're just looking at tweets, comparing tweets, and Sean Layden's I think there was one of the tweets I remember was him starting Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh yeah.
So he he's definitely a gamer as well.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, so he's starting his own studio, I think.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are missing him, and I know if he's one of the people that was responsible of the way PlayStation 4 went, then I want him back.
Yeah.
Because
that launch was fantastic.
Yeah. Well, even years leading up to that, because almost like, I just feel like all these moves that they're making is just not not for the gamers.
Oh, definitely.
I understand that they need to make a profit and everything, but you don't need to lose your fan base. See, I was unwavering up until recently.
Yeah.
I was diehard Sony fan.
Yeah.
And even this last thing about the shutdown just hit me out of the blue.
Yeah.
That caused me to waver. I'll say I didn't. This is not the first time I wavered. When the Xbox the 360 came out, I wavered.
Yeah.
Just because I could not afford the PS3.
Oh yeah, it was expensive. It was very expensive.
Yeah, I mean, I was a college student at the time, so definitely could not afford it. But the 360 I could save up a little bit.
Yeah,
and I was able to buy that. But man, anyway. That's enough.
Yeah, that's another thing. I'm sure we'll have a topic on it at some point.
Yes.
But yeah, it's unfortunate that they're hopefully they still stick with the whole with the indie games.
Oh, that's one of the reasons why one of the biggest games last year is not coming to PS5. This PlayStation is Hades.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Hades was one of the most awarded games last year.
Yeah.
There's no word of it. I don't think is coming to.
I haven't heard anything about it.
I don't think there's any word for it coming to PlayStation, even though the console base is so huge.
Yep.
It's just, I don't know, man.
They're just doing some weird things over there.
Yeah.
Don't make no sense.
They better get their act together.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Speaking of getting their act together, actually I have no idea if this next thing has to do with that. But
yeah.
PlayStation says it was MLB's decision to bring MLB The Show 21 to Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah.
And the game now features cross-play and cross-progress.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so that's another thing. But
yeah.
So PlayStation is I guess, ridding their hands of any blame on this matter. Yeah. They're saying it was MLB's decision to do so.
Well, I guess they were able to do. I just wonder why they even went to Xbox in the first place. But then again, I guess Xbox might be being more
open. Yeah.
It just seems like Microsoft's throwing a lot of money around.
Yeah, it does.
I wonder if they threw them a lot of money.
They could have. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
It pays to have deep pockets, I guess.
Yeah. Money talks.
Yeah. But moving on to Xbox news. I guess I actually haven't read this. So
okay. Yeah, I can go over it. So you can play, but if you play Bethesda games on Xbox Game Pass, you will be entered you can be entered for a chance to win custom controllers. The controllers look pretty cool, actually. I looked at the sets. So Bethesda is giving away a full set of 7 custom controllers, Xbox One, Xbox Series XS/S controllers. Sorry.
Yeah.
For the April contest, and these sets are valued at $400 a set.
That's insane.
Yeah. They're giving it away to 5 players who rack up the most achievement points while playing titles in the Xbox Game Pass Bethesda Softworks collection. So, if you're in Xbox Game Pass, they have different categories of stuff. There's a Bethesda Softworks collection category.
So if you've already played some of these, would that count? Or do you know?
No, it's just for whatever you do in April.
But if you've already played, like, say, Fallout 3.
Yeah.
And you can't get the achievement score again. So what if you play, like, a whole bunch of these already?
Yeah, I think the way the article was worded, it seemed like you would have to start over, potentially.
But you can't get achievements again, though.
Yeah, so the article wasn't very clear on how they're counting it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, so let me see. Because, you get achievement points by getting achievements.
Yeah.
So, like, if you've already gotten the achievement, it's, you can't get the achievement anymore.
So people who've already played these games, they're pretty much effed.
I think
off
so.
alone.
Unless you open a new account.
That's wow.
Is what I interpreted from that article.
That's insane.
I can double check real quick. 'Cause I do have
Yeah,
it up.
because I feel bad for the people who were like diehard Bethesda games.
Yeah, they play them on release.
Yeah. And they've 100%ed it. Oh, I got 1,000 achievements on 1,000 achievement on Skyrim
Yeah.
for the 15th time.
Okay, let's see.
And, but that's insane to me that they would.
Okay, so they only apply on Xbox.
So you can't. Yeah, you can't play
You
the
can't
PC
do it on
version.
PC. Yeah.
Of course. Damn. Kind of hard pressed for me then.
Yeah, it doesn't.
You don't have the last gen console, do you?
No,
You
this is my
s-
first ever Xbox.
First ever Xbox?
Yeah, the
Wow.
Series X.
Oh.
Yeah, it's my
Okay.
first Xbox.
Oh wow. Okay.
I was planning on getting the 360,
Uh.
but because I did this thing where I worked for my parents for a summer, and they would buy me the 360,
Mm.
and then that didn't happen. I don't remember what happened. I don't know if I just forgot about it or what. I didn't buy the 360, and then like a year later, I bought a PS3.
Oh. Okay. Wow.
I don't remember. I think I might have like just gotten it, like, because then I forgot we had a GameCube. I started buying a bunch of GameCube games,
Oh.
so I might have just
okay.
forgot.
Yeah.
And I think we also had bought a Wii too or something. I don't remember.
Yeah. That makes sense. You know what? I think the only consoles I have not bought are the GameCube, and
Yeah, it doesn't say what you would do if you've already gotten these things.
huh.
All they say is, oh, there's plenty of variety for players to play to get this stuff.
So if you're a diehard achievement hunter, you probably already have a lot of
Yeah.
those. Unless they, well, I don't know. 'Cause a lot of these games weren't PlayStation exclusive, right? They were all on Xbox. at one-
Yeah. It seems like it. I mean, yeah, they're all Bethesda titles, and I don't think Bethesda had any
PlayStation
PlayStation
exclusive.
exclusives. 20 games in all
20 games.
in the Bethesda Softworks collection.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I guess it'd be a shame if they didn't.
Yeah. And they have
Well-
the original story here. Even in the original story, they don't say.
I don't know. I guess if I read about it in the coming weeks.
Okay, so here you go.
Uh huh.
So, it's not just the achievement points.
Uh huh.
So okay. So the original, I found the original article. It tells more about it. So it's not just the achievement points.
Yeah.
It's the achievement points with combination of retweeting, with the hashtag Bethesda sweepstakes. So if you already have the points and you retweet with that hashtag, that's how you get.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the original article stated that. This new one didn't, but for
Mm.
whatever reason.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
So if you have the points already,
Then
you can just go on there and retweet that.
Okay. Well, that's good then.
Yeah. So, but if you don't, you have the entire month of April
To try
to get as many achievement points as
we're
you can.
we're about a third of the way done.
Yeah.
So, you only have 20
Yeah.
days left. But
You're cracking.
If you're reading or hearing this now,
Yeah.
you only have, well, I guess 19 days left if
Yeah.
you're listening to this on Sunday.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, good luck if you're trying that.
Get cracking.
Yeah. But if you already have the points,
Yeah.
go on Twitter and retweet hashtag Bethesda sweepstakes.
Mm.
And you may get a chance to win. You'll be entered for a chance to win.
Well, I don't know. It's kind of late for you. You want to try?
I guess I may give it a shot. We'll see. Those controllers did look pretty cool.
Yeah, but I don't know. You might have to hold a candle to people who actually have time.
Yeah, exactly. There are
So-
people who've had Xbox way longer than I have.
Not just that. I
Yeah.
mean, just by people
Yeah.
who
Who do
don't have-
this like all the time. Yeah.
who don't have to work.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, Xbox. What's next for gaming event? Reportedly taking place this month.
Yeah.
Not sure when it will be shown, but it will supplement Microsoft's annual build conference.
Yeah, which is in May.
So
There are rumors that they're going to show Forza Motorsport 8 stuff, which is possible based off our next piece of news.
Oh yes.
And then that's the biggest rumor floating around.
Okay.
And our next piece of news, if you guys are wondering, is players can apply for the Forza Motorsport 8 tests. They can sign up for the Forza panel that will be announced soon by Turn 10 Studios
Yeah.
and get their hands on a test version of the game.
Mm.
So this is what we're referring to in the previous piece of news, that they may show some Forza Motorsport 8 gameplay.
Yeah. I
At
don't know what else
at
they
the
would
event.
show.
Yeah, I'm not sure what else. That's the biggest rumor floating around right now.
I guess they would show maybe some Bethesda stuff since they bought that.
Yeah.
Maybe the other, what was the Ninja Theory,
Yeah.
more stuff on their game. I don't know. Maybe some Fable stuff.
Oh yeah, maybe.
What's next for gaming? So I don't know.
Yeah.
I
I don't know if they're gonna be showing any new technology or anything. I highly doubt it.
Yeah.
'Cause I guess they could include anything.
Was it last week that I put in the news that Microsoft got a military contract?
Oh yeah, yeah. That
Was it last week's?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That they had the. They
It was like, yeah, it was either that or the week before. It was recent.
Yeah, they just they won a military contract to use the the AR, the HoloLens.
Yeah, the HoloLens stuff.
Yeah, for AR training or
Yeah.
something. But
Yeah, so who knows? I guess
Yeah.
we'll see.
yeah,
Sometime this month.
all right. Moving on to Nintendo news. Super Nintendo World construction has begun at Universal Studios Hollywood.
Oh yeah.
You can already see the rolling green hills of the Super Mario World.
Yes.
Um,
This was according to a YouTuber who was at the park
mhm.
and saw the construction. They're saying you could see the hills over the construction, like
Yeah.
border walls, whatever they were.
Okay.
So
I wonder where they're building that.
Yeah.
'Cause last time we went, they were constructing something in the middle.
yeah,
I don't remember what.
wasn't it Despicable Me stuff?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it might have been Despicable Me.
Because it was next to the Despicable Me character guys who we could take pictures with.
Yeah. Was it Despicable Me or is it something else? It wasn't Jurassic World.
No.
Jurassic World was when we went there. It was still Jurassic Park.
Yeah, it wasn't under construction
No.
because we rode the ride.
Yeah.
I think the ride's still open, but yeah, it was still Jurassic
No,
Park.
it's been converted to Jurassic World now.
Okay, yeah, it was still Park when we went.
Yeah, 'cause when they
Yeah,
way
because we went before World came out.
Yeah, I think it was last year or a year before. I remember reading the article that they were shutting down the Jurassic Park ride,
Okay.
and fans of the ride, I remember them going to ride that as much as they could
Yeah.
before they could. Man, they had some record numbers.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I don't know if I want to look that up right now, but
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
yeah.
Well, you can look that up, and I can go on to the next piece of news.
All right.
So I'm pretty excited for this. I went and I checked out the trailer because I played Pokemon Snap a lot. Pokemon Snap a lot as a kid. So they got a new lengthy trailer if you guys want to check it out. Confirms more Pokemon in regions, and Lugia has been confirmed in a commercial as well. So that's gonna be freaking awesome. I'm looking forward to that. I can't remember if did they say when it's gonna release? Do you know? Do you remember? I don't think they did yet.
What
The Pokemon Snap?
Yeah, they have a release date.
Oh, that's right. I'm thinking of a different game. Here, let me look it up real quick.
I want to say it was the end of this month.
I think you might be right. Pokemon Snap release. Yes, April 30th, 2021.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely
Exactly.
jump.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely be jumping on that and checking it out.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw. Did you mention Lugia?
Yeah. I mentioned that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they showed her in a commercial.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't find that Jurassic Park news. There's all I keep saying is like all recent stuff. So
Oh, okay. Maybe we'll find it and put it in next week's thing. Do a follow up.
Maybe number. Hold on, I'm just gonna look for a couple more things and I guess we can.
You want to keep going?
Yeah, I guess we can move on. I'll see if I can find it by the time we finish. But
Okay.
I don't. It's not looking.
I need to pull this up. So other gaming news, Mass Effect Legendary Edition has a bunch of improvements, and they
Quote unquote improvements.
Yeah. and they revealed said improvements, And I'm pulling it up now. I don't know why my phone closed it.
So the combat tuning
Yeah.
was one of the things for the Mass Effect.
Yep.
They the combat evolved from beginning, like from the first one to the third one.
Yeah.
So there's all more universals now. I guess it's less So it looks like it's gonna be pretty much the same.
Okay.
Between all three games.
All right.
Um.
Yeah. So okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're saying it evolved over time with the games.
Yeah.
But now it's gonna be the
all
same.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because there's years.
Which makes sense. Yeah.
There's like years between.
Yeah.
1 and 3. So
I think all games that have like a majority of games that have series usually happens. The gameplay.
There's very few games that are like they don't really change much. Like I want to say the Uncharted and the Last of Us games.
Yeah, that was exactly the ones I was thinking.
Yeah, those didn't really evolve.
Yeah.
They just they made tweaks.
Yeah.
On Last of Us. Uncharted 1 through 4, I think, pretty much played the same.
They all pretty much played the same.
I can't really think of any. Well, I guess Call of Duty would be pretty much played the same. I don't think that much of that has changed.
Yeah.
I think depending on the era, the games like the guns, I think will feel different. But I mean, the overall gameplay is the same.
Yeah, it's pretty much been the same.
'Cause this one you could be third person or first person, right? Mass Effect, I think.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I remember being either. You can do either.
Yeah. Shepard can now sprint out of combat. Melee attacks are now mapped to a button rather than automatically occurring based on proximity. Oh, what the? That was a thing.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Melee attacks are now mapped to a button rather than
based on proximity to an enemy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, 'cause you had to be within a certain.
I never played it on console actually.
Oh, okay.
It might have been different on
PC. Yeah.
But I never got close enough to stab anybody in that,
Yeah.
so I don't know. And plus, I only played one because you know me, I have to go in order.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And I couldn't go past a certain point, so I just stopped playing.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Weapon accuracy and handling has been significantly improved. Reticle bloom is more controlled. Weapon sway removed from sniper. Oh my gosh. Weapon sway removed from sniper rifles. Aiming down sights. Camera has been improved. Improved aim assist for target acquisition. Man, there's a long list.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
So, additional gameplay.
Yeah. Squad mates can now be commanded independently. Some boss fights and enemies in the first have been tweaked to be fair for players, but will still be challenging. Cover has been improved across the trilogy. Additional cover added to some encounters. Entering negative cover is now more reliable. XP has been rebalanced in the first game. Ammo drops have been rebalanced in Mass Effect 2.
The Mako has been calibrated to perform better than ever. The original game, the physics turning in Mako made it feel too light and bouncy, even at times being uncontrollable. But it's now a much smoother ride while still being quote-unquote lovable like before.
Yeah.
Yes, you can still drive off cliffs to your heart's content. And functionality has been improved. Faster shield recharging and new thrusters added to the rear, allowing for speed boosts when you inevitably try to scale up the side of a near vertical cliff. Parentheses, it says we all do it.
Yeah.
This boost recharge.
There's so much stuff.
Yeah. So the Mako's got improved handling, physics tuning, improved weightier, and slide around less. Improved camera controls, shields recharge faster, new thrusters, XP penalty when the Mako has been removed. Touching lava no longer results in instant mission failure and instead it deals damage over time.
Okay.
And unifying and modernizing the trilogy.
Yeah. So I think this is where Shepard can be a female now, right?
Well,
or is
female Shepard was always a thing, I think.
Okay.
But I think female Shepard, I think is now defaults to the Mass Effect 3 version.
Okay.
I think it says the original is still available as a preset option. It says trophies been updated New trophies have been added to the trilogy. Progress from now some.
Oh, I see. Okay, so your character can look the same across all three games.
Yes.
Okay, I see.
Yes, because I think I don't know if it was able to before,
Yeah,
but maybe they.
it seems like it doesn't. It wasn't. Sorry.
Okay.
It seems like this thing is
Mm.
this improvement is to do that.
Okay. Integrated weapons and armor DLC packs. They're now integrated naturally into the game. They're obtainable via research or by purchasing them from merchants as you progress through the game, rather than immediately unlocked from the start. This ensures overall balance and progression across ME2 and ME3. Recon Hood, ME2, and Cerberus Ajax armor are available at the start of each game. Additional gameplay and quality of life improvements. Audio's remixed and enhanced across all games, and hundreds of legacy bugs from the original are fixed.
All right.
Yeah, so
The last thing is Galaxy at War rebalancing.
Let's see. The Galaxy at War feature puts you in the heart of the Reaper War from the Normandy's Combat Information Center, which has been rebalanced to the Legendary Edition. For example, Galactic readiness is no longer impacted by external factors that aren't part of the collection, like multiplayer or the old companion app for ME3. However, that doesn't necessarily mean defeating the Reapers will be easy.
So what?
The more content you complete
Oh,
across the
I
entire
see.
trilogy, the more you'll be prepared for the final fights in its conclusion. If you only play Mass Effect 3, you'll have to do just about every available option in the game to be eligible for an ending that doesn't result in massive galactic losses.
Okay.
Playing the first two games and carrying over your progress is the most reliable way to get good results in the final hours of the Reaper War.
So I guess so. What it seems like is all the decisions you make leading up to that one determines who's going to fight on your side.
Maybe
in that war is what it says up here.
Okay.
So whatever choices you make in the first two determines who's going to be fighting alongside you in the third one.
Yeah.
But I guess previously certain things that didn't make sense would determine who would fight on your side.
I guess.
And I guess it seems like they're getting rid of that.
Okay.
Is what it seems like.
I wonder if they're changing the ending, because I know a lot of people were disappointed with that. So
yeah.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Yeah.
Since it releases soon.
Yeah. Also been announced this week that the game has actually gone gold.
Yep.
So I don't know if you guys know what that means, but that actually means that their game has been completed, has been deemed completed, has passed the inspection from the ESRB, I think.
Yeah.
And they is now started printing the discs.
Yep.
That's pretty much what is going on. That doesn't mean it's gonna be when you plug in the game, it's gonna be 100%. You'll probably have to do an update.
Yeah, definitely.
So this is the main thing this is the main reason why you get an update. So the game doesn't come out until May, right?
Yeah, May 14th.
So this is like a month.
Yeah.
They have a month to fix other things. So that's why the majority of the time you get a day one update.
Yep.
Is once it's gone gold, they're still working on other fixes and stuff that they find. Because they're testers, they probably don't stop playing until after the game is released.
Yeah.
And even some probably afterwards. But majority of them are probably still testing right now.
Yeah.
And whatever they find, they'll probably update it in the game, and then they'll put it in the day one patch.
Yeah.
So, you can look forward to that.
Yeah.
That's why some of these day one patches are massive.
Yeah.
Like Cyberpunk.
Oh, yeah. Cyberpunk was huge.
Yeah. But anyway, moving on.
DC Universe Online introduces World of Flashpoint, which will be available April 15th, and it's going to be free.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to have characters from the Flashpoint timeline. This includes Thomas Wayne as Batman, Bruce Wayne's father.
Yeah.
You got Wonder Woman, Flashpoint, and Aquaman Flashpoint, who's actually he's not a king. What was the word they used? Dictator or something.
He was a dictator?
Yeah. So what was the word? They use a certain word. They call him something Aquaman. Hold on, give me like 2 seconds. I can pull it up.
So is it still Arthur Curry?
I think
Or
it's
is
still Arthur Curry, but he's not like.
He's not the king of Atlantis.
Yeah, he's. Well, I think he is, but they call him something. He's not like. It's not King Arthur or whatever. They call him something else. What do they call him? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm blanking here. I found it. Well, let's see even more. Emperor Aquaman. Emperor Aquaman.
Okay.
Flashpoint, Wonder Woman, and more just trying to fight in the falling world. Atlantis and Themyscira are at war, so the Amazons and the Atlanteans are fighting.
Yeah.
And then, Thomas Wayne is Batman. He's super violent, super dark. Because in this timeline, he loses Bruce and Martha. Or Bruce. Yeah. Bruce doesn't.
Interesting.
Bruce doesn't survive. Thomas Wayne, his dad, does.
So he's by the time like the events of Batman roll around, he's already old.
Yeah. So.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
That's
so you'll be, and then if you play, what was it? Yeah, engaging with the new characters earns you villainous gear. So like you can get more gear for the villains in the game, like the villain characters.
Yeah.
So.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you're a DC Universe Online player, you look forward to that.
That's cool.
It's pretty cool that that it's free though. It's not like a.
Oh yeah.
They're not making you pay to do it.
Well, that's been around for a long time. I guess. I don't know if they're gonna try to attract new players.
Yeah.
I guess that'd be one reason to attract new players.
Yeah. I don't know. But
moving on to Final Fantasy 14 news. They have surpassed 22 million registered users worldwide.
Wow.
22 million.
That is so many.
For an MMO, I mean, other than like World of Warcraft and like maybe EverQuest.
Yeah.
But like
that's an impressive number.
Yeah, it's quite a bit.
Yeah.
And it's one of my favorite, like, I mean, not counting MMOs, I mean, it's still one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah.
Because it's really fun.
I'd say that. Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, it's congratulations to them.
Yeah.
For making 22 million.
Exactly.
Yeah. They also announced that the Rainmaker hairstyle will be returning after 3-year absence.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of fans are excited about that. It will be available in patch 5.5 as a gold saucer prize.
Yep.
I wonder how much it's going to be, because it's I really hope that it's not like super expensive.
Yeah.
I'm sure it won't be.
Yeah, I don't think it will be.
But I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
That and the beta coming up.
Yeah.
Surprised. I forgot that we had Final Fantasy news down here.
Yeah, you're talking about the 14 beta for the PS5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, moving on.
Yeah, so now we got Marvel's Avengers updates roadmap has been released with more specific release windows. So I'm gonna go through it real quick.
Yeah.
March we had, which is already launched, we had Operation Hawkeye, Future Imperfect, and next gen consoles.
Mm-hmm.
So that's already been released. It was new hero, villain, and story. Free upgrades to next gen, reassemble campaign, replay, and customizable harm room. And now we got Tachyon Anomaly. Play as any combination of your favorite heroes. This is coming out in April. Tachyon missions scaled for power levels 1 to 100. Then in May we got Red Room Takeover. Enter the Red Room with the new themed harm room content and new hero outfits. Summer and Beyond is what they're saying these next ones are. Cosmic Cube, new Scientist Supreme villain sector, and confront the unchecked power of the Cosmic Cube. Got Wasteland Patrol, new Warzone mission type patrol mode. New Warzone assignments within the Wasteland region. Then we got War for Wakanda expansion. This one I'm really looking forward to this one. You got new hero with Black Panther.
Man. Oh, heck
new
yeah,
hero
man.
outfits, power level cap increases, new villains including Claw. New Claw faction enemies, new story, new Wakandan jungle biome, and a new outpost. And they have additional content and features, Omega level threat missions, multiplayer mega hives, post level 50 progression, outfits inspired by the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And then they're saying ongoing improvements, balance tuning, gear and progression, collectible comic system, and matchmaking.
Nice.
So they got some pretty cool stuff coming up, and I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to jumping back into that.
Yeah.
I still need to play.
I played a little of it this week.
I haven't I haven't even finished the story. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I haven't either. I mean, I played a little bit more of the story.
Yeah, I haven't played anything since. I don't remember. I just remember. I think I just unlocked Iron Man. I want to say.
Okay.
I think that's how far I've gotten in the story.
Okay. I think I'm just after that part.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I was watching Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I kind of want to play some Marvel's Avengers.
Yeah.
So I played some this morning.
Oh, okay.
Before I went and ran all my errands.
Yeah, I still haven't watched any of the Disney shows.
They're not bad.
Yeah.
I'm liking Falcon and Winter Soldier more than WandaVision.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
But
That's just 'cause I like those characters more, I think. But yeah, anyways, moving on.
I'm a little burnt out on Marvel stuff.
Yeah, it's understandable.
So after Endgame, I was like, I'm taking a break.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, moving on. GTA Online is latest giveaway is offering the free Lampadati Tropos Rally vehicle and various discounts to those who log on before April 14th. This is the one that looks like the
Stratos.
Stratos, yeah.
Lancia Stratos.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that one is...
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a picture of that. I was like, I know what that car is.
I think I already have it, but I'll probably add a couple more into it.
Might as well. It doesn't hurt, right?
I mean, it's free, so you can get as many as you want.
Yeah.
Because last time they gave out a free vehicle, I bought like 10 of them.
Nice.
Which is probably a bad idea because it is taking up space in garages.
Yeah, it's okay.
But
just buy another garage.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have enough space because I bought all 3 garages for my business.
Okay.
So I have 60 spaces.
Oh, nice.
Is this
That's
60?
good.
Is it 30 per space? So maybe 90?
Yeah.
Or is it 20 per space? So 60. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's 60 spaces.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't played
It's a lot of
while.
spaces.
I don't. I'm trying to remember how many
Yeah.
there were in each garage, but I don't remember. But anyways,
Yeah.
make sure you download that or go in and log in before April 14th.
Yeah, which is your birthday.
Oh yes, it is.
But yeah, so on to the next piece of news.
Yeah.
This kind of surprised me. You sent this. And this surprised me. The U.S. State Department is running a video game development exchange program. So this really piqued my interest, so I looked into it. It's teaming up with Games for Change to create a virtual student exchange program.
Yeah.
It'll have 2,700 students aged 6 to 12 being taught on how to develop video games, and they'll all be put into teams as tasked with 2 projects, which will be based on the UN 17 Sustainable Development Goals, which they haven't actually released yet. They're going to release it as it gets closer to this release of this exchange program.
Yeah.
But I thought it was really cool.
Yeah.
Like you'll have kids from all across the world doing this, so
yeah,
that's really awesome.
Yeah, it is.
That's something they're doing.
Yeah, that threw me off when I read that. So it's like it's interesting.
Yeah, so that'd be good. That'd be good.
Yeah. Moving on to other news. The NVIDIA RTX Voice officially works on GTX graphic cards.
Yeah.
There was a hack discovered by users that NVIDIA has actually made official with the patch.
Yeah.
So you can, if you had a GTX card.
You should already have it. I think it's an update, and once you get that update, you can use RTX Voice.
That's pretty awesome.
Which is really cool.
Yeah, because I didn't have a RTX yet.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
And I was like, honestly, one of the reasons I was looking at laptops and all the cheaper ones have RTX cards in them.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, but it doesn't have voice. So I was just kind of waiting for the
GTX.
It had the GTX cards in them.
Yeah.
And, it doesn't have voice, but now I may just pick up one of those cheaper laptops because you can get it now. So
yeah.
That's pretty cool. And continuing with that, gaming PC components have become the center of smuggling rings due to scarcity.
Yeah.
So reports indicate that shortages could last another year, unfortunately, so well into 2022.
Yeah.
They're saying mid-2022 is probably when this kind of shortages will kind of be, taken care of, I guess. And recently Hong Kong Customs found an illegal shipment on a fishing boat at 300 NVIDIA 30 series cards, right? 30 series GPUs.
Yeah.
SSDs, RAM, smartphones, and other smuggled goods.
Mm.
But yeah, that's a lot of
Wow.
stuff.
Yeah.
So
300 GPUs.
yeah,
That's a heck of a mining rig.
yeah, oh yeah,
That's, but yeah, that's disappointing. I
Yeah.
really hope that stops soon.
yeah. It is.
It's expensive enough already to get
Yeah.
anything nowadays. Not just electronics, everything.
Oh yeah.
Everything's gone.
It's like it's a domino effect.
Yeah. But,
Especially since everything we use requires these kinds of components and stuff. Not
Yeah.
like graphics cards, but just like was this
electronics.
electronic components.
Um,
So hopefully it gets taken care of soon.
Moving on to our movie news. Netflix acquires the right to stream Sony films after their theatrical run. This includes Spider-Man.
Yep.
Multi-year contract will start with Sony's 2022 films. And it only covers the U.S.
Yeah.
So everything
So
else,
only Netflix US.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Everything else is, I guess, wherever they have
Yeah.
contracts with. And then the final bit of movie news: Final Fantasy VII Advent Children is getting a 4K Ultra remaster.
Yes.
Oh,
This is gonna be amazing.
yes. It will have 26 minutes of extra footage and over 1,000 revised scenes.
Yes.
1,000
That's
revised.
so many scenes. It's gonna
Yes.
hold 30 minutes. Almost 30 minutes of extra footage.
Yeah.
It's freaking awesome.
So they keep upgrade. Like, I don't even remember what the movie was anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I don't either.
like, I remember seeing it originally,
Yep.
and I was just in awe at how
It
great it looked.
Yeah, we saw it. Because I think you showed it to me.
Yeah.
I saw an SD version of it,
Yeah.
and it was probably the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And this was back
Yeah.
in what 2000 and it was probably late 2000s.
Yeah,
I
probably.
don't even think it was 2010 yet.
I don't even remember, man.
I think because I think it was
a
I
long
was in
time.
high school or early college, anyways. It was either early 2010s or late 2000. Like I don't
Yeah,
know,
it's
but it
interesting.
looked. It was a while ago, and it looked
Yeah.
fantastic back then. So
Oh,
for it to be in 4K Ultra,
Yeah.
it's gonna look amazing.
Yeah. That's. I can't wait for that. It releases June 8th.
Yeah. So
We look forward to that.
Yeah.
Make sure you pre-order, 'cause some of these movies, like physical movies,
yeah, they go like
they
crazy.
go, yeah. 'Cause one of the movies I was looking for, but it was a special edition, so like I wasn't able to get a hold of it, so I can't find it.
Yeah.
I saw one person selling it on eBay. It was like $150. It was like, I am not paying that,
Yeah.
even though I want the steelbook version so bad. But
What was it for?
the My Hero Academia movie,
Oh yeah.
which I don't even like. Best Buy even pulled it off their website. Like,
Yeah.
they're like, oh, we don't have any.
Yeah.
And it was up for pre-order for so long. It's like, man, I completely forgot. I thought I pre-ordered it 'cause I pre-ordered that. I got Heroes, or 2 Heroes, and I got this Cowboy Bebop.
That's right. I remember you telling me about
yeah,
this.
black or the Steelbook edition.
Yeah.
And then The Weathering with You and the other movie,
Your name?
Your Name. Yeah. So I got all those steelbooks, and I completely blanked, I guess, on getting Heroes Rising. I
Yeah.
guess. I thought I had included it in the cart, but I guess not. But
That
you
happens.
snooze, you lose, I guess.
Yeah.
But on to our main topic.
Yeah. That concludes our news.
Yes. And we're going to be talking about Godzilla vs. Kong.
Yes. Came out last week.
Yeah.
We went and watched it in IMAX,
Oh, my God.
and it was fantastic.
Yes. It was excellent.
Yes.
If you have a chance to watch it in IMAX, go watch it in IMAX.
Yes. Please go watch it in IMAX. It is amazing.
Yeah.
Definitely worth the money.
If you can't go to IMAX, at least go watch it in a movie with Dolby
Yes.
Atmos. I don't know if there's a list of movie theaters that's around you.
Yeah.
That
I think
have-
if you go to Dolby Atmos website, they will tell you what theaters in your area have Dolby Atmos.
Okay. So that's good.
Yeah.
There's very few here in Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
So wherever you are, it might I mean, they might not even have one near
Yeah.
you. So, I mean, I guess watching the best way you can.
Yeah.
But man, it was so good.
Yes, it was.
It was fantastic. It was just a feast for your eyes
Yep.
and your ears.
And your ears. It
Yeah.
was just amazing.
The sound design of that was amazing.
Yeah.
Even the director, I think, was saying that that's why the sound design is so good, is because the director likes sound design.
Okay.
So,
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so that sounds incredible.
Before we go any further,
Yeah.
are there going to be spoilers?
Well, we'll do a spoiler for you
Okay.
first, and then we can spoiler it up later.
Yes. Okay, sounds good. So right now we're spoiler free. If you haven't
Yeah.
seen the movie, feel free to listen, and we'll
Yeah.
let you know when we're about to start the spoilers part.
Yeah. So, yeah, from the get go. I mean, to me, this is the third Godzilla movie in this, I guess, with
In this Godzilla universe timeline thing.
Yeah. So this is I guess the continuation from Godzilla King of the Monsters.
Yes.
And yeah, so this is the third one. The first one was just Godzilla, right?
Yeah. It was just called Godzilla.
Yeah. That one was pretty underwhelming.
Yeah.
We
'Cause
saw Godzilla like all of maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah. He doesn't show up till like towards the end or something. Yeah.
Well, he shows up throughout the film, but it's like,
Yeah.
oh, we're not going to show you because we're
Exactly.
going to reveal the monster
Yeah.
later. Which, I mean, it worked, I guess.
Yeah.
That
I will say when he did his roar for the first time.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. When his debut roar was
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that was fantastic. It was
Yeah.
like a good minute long.
Yeah.
And imagine watching that in 4D.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they're gonna be throwing spit in your
Yeah.
face.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
Yeah. Well, it's not spit.
Yeah,
It's
just water, yeah.
But
Super immersion.
yeah, maybe we should watch it in 4D.
Oh.
I wonder what it's gonna be like in 4D.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
We'll have to look into
Warren
it.
has a 4D theater.
Yeah, yeah,
So
they
does Tinseltown?
They have.
They used to, I think. I don't think they have it.
No, they don't.
They have that D-box thing.
Yeah, they have D-box there. They don't have
Yeah.
4D.
Yeah.
Because 4D, they had to completely design a new theater.
That's
from
right.
the
That's right.
beginning.
Yeah, because the one at Warren's a special theater just
Yeah.
for 4D.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So that one, yeah, we might have to go watch that because, you know what's weird? They had Initial D in 4D.
Oh,
They had, you know, the Legend movies.
Yeah.
They had those in 4D.
that'd be interesting.
They just, I don't know. I guess they just,
Yeah,
just
what do you-
smelled burnt rubber
Yeah, I
the whole
guess,
time.
I guess so. It's like, oh, it's really
Burnt-
hot in here.
burnt rubber and exhaust.
Yeah. Why is it so hot?
Either that, and then it's gonna be humid just because it's in Japan.
Yes, in the summer, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But yeah, going back to Godzilla, it's, to me, this was the best one.
I think so, yes.
This one was the like, I don't know if you guys have seen the first two. All we want to see is giant monsters fighting each
Yes,
other.
exactly.
Like, don't weigh us down with the story.
Yeah, we
and,
don't
like,
care about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need no story.
We have enough. We have enough movies that have like
Yeah,
character stories.
yeah. And I feel like this one had more monster fighting and less story.
Oh yeah.
I think out of the three.
This is a good at least 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Like 30 to 45 minutes of just
Yeah,
Godzilla and Kong
Yeah.
bashing each
Yep.
other's brains
Yeah,
out.
pretty much.
It was amazing.
Yeah. I think a majority of the movie was, what was that? Yeah, like, yeah, you're right. About 30, 45 minutes of them fighting each
Yeah.
other. And then the rest was one of them wreaking havoc somewhere.
Yeah.
And, yeah, so most of it was giant monsters doing things.
Yeah.
So,
that's the majority of the
Yeah.
thing. So that's
because we
that's what-
even kind of reviewed it before we started
Yeah,
recording.
yeah.
And, like, I noticed there's not that much story. Like, there's some. There's enough for the movie to make sense.
Yeah.
And no more.
Yeah.
And it's pretty, I like
pretty
that.
minimal.
Yeah, I like that part about it.
Not like the last one. The last one got a little bit weighed down. Not as much as the first one. The first one was a super weighed down.
First one was mainly story, I feel like.
Yeah, and not enough Godzilla.
Yeah.
But I mean, the parts of Godzilla was cool.
Yeah.
But
Who's he fighting the first one again?
I can't. It's the Mutos.
Yeah, that's right.
I want to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Muto. There's two of them.
Yeah.
And I guess the second one is King Ghidorah.
Yeah.
was the main one.
Yeah, they have all the monsters. Yeah, King Ghidorah was the main one.
Mothra was in there. Was an ally.
Yeah.
I wonder what. I don't remember what happened to Mothra.
Oh, she sacrificed herself to save God.
Well, no, but they still. I think there's still.
Oh yeah, she was still alive, wasn't she?
Yeah, I want to say.
Yeah.
Sorry for. I mean, if you hadn't seen King of the Monsters yet, but I mean, I don't know. What else? I mean, King Kong was technically. Well, actually, this would be the fourth movie.
Oh yeah, 'cause Kong Skull Island is part of it.
Yeah, Kong Skull
That's
Island.
how he got introduced.
Yeah. So that was his intro story.
Yeah.
I guess that's one thing that wasn't bogging this down was the intro story.
Yeah.
But Kong Skull Island was actually pretty good too.
Yeah, I
that one
enjoyed
had Miss Marvel herself was in that one.
Yep.
It was Brie Larson was in that one.
So was Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah. Well, Loki and Miss Marvel.
Yeah. Miss Marvel and
That's pretty interesting.
The God of Mischief. I blanked on that. I was trying to say that, and I couldn't think of it.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But yeah, it was really good. It had Mr. F.U. himself, Samuel L. Jackson.
Yep.
That one was great. That movie was so good.
Yeah.
To me, I want to rate that higher than. That's definitely higher than the first Godzilla.
Yeah, I think so.
I
feel like that was definitely the better intro movie.
Yeah. And I don't think I would put it above King of the Monsters.
King of the Monsters was just.
Well, just the fight between the two main villains, or like the two main titans, was amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, going back to I guess Godzilla vs. Kong. Yeah, you don't really need to watch any of the other ones.
Yeah, you
honestly. Don't. Like, I guess it'll kind of like in the intro, like the credits, it'll kind of recap some of the stuff. You don't need to know much about Kong. I mean,
he's a giant ape.
Yeah. Kong Skull Island.
Yeah, that lived on Skull Island.
Apparently, he was in that movie he wasn't fully grown yet.
Yeah.
So I guess in this one he was actually fully grown.
Yeah.
It's been 30 or 40. Because that took place in the 60s.
Yeah, because a lot of people were saying when Skull Island came, I was like, because back then there was rumor that there was going to be a Godzilla vs. Kong movie.
Yeah.
And they're like, how is he going to fight Godzilla? He's not even as big as him.
Yeah.
Because people did some comparisons and stuff.
Yeah.
But then they're like, oh, he's not fully grown yet.
Yeah. Well, okay, so first it was Godzilla. Second it was Kong Skull Island.
Yeah.
And then third was King of the Monsters.
King of Monsters,
Because at the end of Kong's, after the credits, I think, is they teased King Ghidorah.
Yeah.
Because they saw a wall painting with
with the three dragon heads.
Three-headed dragon head, and then I think Godzilla fighting it. I think.
Yeah.
Which I think that was the end of Skull Island.
Yeah.
Then, so I guess I would put that in order. Cause
the
first one was the worst. The second one was the second best.
Yeah.
Third one was third. This is leading up to this.
Yeah.
They said there might not be more than this.
Yeah.
They're at a crossroads right now.
Yeah.
So they're not sure if they're gonna continue, or just leave it here. If they leave it here, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
If they continue, I'll still be happy.
Yeah. Either way, I'm happy with it.
Yeah, because
I'm satisfied with it, honestly.
I'm satisfied with the way this went.
Yeah.
It was interesting how they incorporated the characters' plot lines together. Yeah. It was pretty seamless.
Yeah.
It didn't. None of it was like, oh, why did they do this? Why did they do this? Maybe there was one part that was like, why?
Yeah.
But
for the most part, it was pretty seamless.
Yeah. It was. But so what do you? Yeah. So what do you think of this? You're pretty similar on my thoughts, right?
Yeah, I enjoyed it quite a bit. I mean, giant monsters fighting each other.
Yes.
Is amazing. And then they somehow, I don't know how they do it. They make him charging up his beam better every single movie.
Yeah.
So that was awesome.
Yeah, his radiation breath.
Yeah, his radiation breath. Yeah, they make it better every single time.
Yeah. Godzilla was just like, he was not taking any shit from anybody.
Yeah, he was dishing it out. He was like, I ain't got time for this.
Yeah.
He was doing what he had to do, kind of thing. And the fight scenes were amazing. The special effects and animation, everything was fantastic.
Yeah.
Like there was not a single spot where I was like, I don't know, but it was pretty spot on. I feel like
there's a couple parts where I was like,
Yeah.
You could tell that's CG.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's just me because I know how
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
CG
Exactly.
looks like and stuff. I used to work with CG, so
What else? And like the
trying-
way they told the story was pretty interesting too.
yeah,
Like we said, it wasn't very. It didn't feel very story heavy,
yeah,
but they got the point across.
yeah,
Which was really, and like trying to tell a story with the two titans who can't talk.
yeah,
Like I feel like it's pretty difficult, but I feel like they did a pretty good job with it.
yeah. I felt like it was really good.
Yeah. Like they didn't have so like if let's say Kong was doing something,
yeah,
or if Godzilla was doing something, there wasn't necessarily a human trying to interpret what he was trying to do.
yeah,
What they were trying to do. They did a very good job of showing it on screen. Like you
that's
could
what they're supposed to do.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
The actual
Yeah,
filmmaker
they did what they were
do.
supposed to do. There
Yeah.
wasn't like, oh, some character who's like, oh, he's doing this because there's none of that. It was like, hey, like this is what he's doing, and like why so I think they did pretty well.
Yeah, I would have to agree because
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember who the director is because I don't think I've ever seen. I want to see if he's done anything else because this was a very well directed.
Yeah, it was.
Wow, it only has a 75% rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
I saw that. I was surprised.
59% on Metacritic, but 94% of Google users like this movie.
Yeah.
So that's all I care about.
Yeah.
I mean, do you
I
like
feel
it?
like it was the perfect movie to I guess kick off the whole blockbuster movie thing again.
Yeah.
Because we've been kind of out of it for a year because of the pandemic.
Oh yeah.
I think it was a very good, because a lot of people make a big deal about it too, because it was one of the first big, most looked forward to movies to hit theaters,
Oh yeah.
or to open in the most as many to open in as many theaters, or the most theaters any movie has opened to in a year. So
Oh, well then. So apparently this last movie he did was the Death Note movie, which was not taken very well.
well,
Um,
well, he did a good job with this one.
the one before that he did the new Blair Witch movie.
Okay,
I didn't see that.
I didn't see it either.
He did one episode of Outcast. I don't know what that is, and then he did The Guest. I don't know if you heard about that movie.
I did.
It went under the radar, but
Yeah.
I want to watch. It's one of the movies I wanted to watch.
Yeah,
actually.
it looks good.
Yeah, it is. I haven't seen any.
What's
of his other
the
movies.
director's name?
Adam Wingard.
Okay.
So this is his first blockbuster movie.
Wow. Well, he did good.
Yeah, it looks like he did a lot of indie movies.
Okay.
Man, I don't know how he got that movie.
Yeah.
Well,
He did a good job with it.
yeah,
That's the one thing.
it looks like he did a lot of horror movies.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of horror / thriller movies. So, but yeah, he really did a good job with this. I enjoyed it. I really want to get into spoilers.
Okay. Well, yeah. So
Oh.
if you haven't seen the movie,
Yes.
we're now going to the spoiler section.
Yeah, because it's kind of hard not to.
Yeah.
With what the
Because we got to say what they did in order
Yeah.
to talk
Yeah,
about it more,
yeah.
because the way the movie is.
it's too integrated into
Yeah.
the main story. I think.
Yeah.
So,
So we're
it's-
gonna get to the spoiler version now. So if you guys haven't seen the movie yet, thank you for listening.
Yes.
You guys are stopping here. You can catch us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and Anchor. Also on Twitter at Nerd.get1. You can find me at Koshposh on Twitter and Twitch.
And me on Urzu07 on Twitch.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you guys for listening. And if you're staying with us for the spoiler version, keep on listening.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, and those of you that stuck around, you either don't care about spoilers,
Or you see the movie.
with the,
Yeah.
and, which is a lot easier to do because it was on HBO Max.
Yeah.
But we didn't actually. I guess we could have mentioned this before. We didn't want to watch it in HBO Max.
Yeah.
We wanted to watch the first time. We wanted to watch it.
Was
in
it IMAX?
IMAX.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, moving on to our spoiler review. Freaking Mecha Godzilla
Yes.
was the main villain.
Yes.
And the way, oh my god, honestly, if I wasn't spoiled ahead of time, I wouldn't have saw that company
Yeah,
coming.
I wasn't spoiled ahead of time. I did not see that coming.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like a Mecha Ghidorah or something.
Yeah.
Because they say they found one of its heads.
Yeah. Well, in the end of
King of Monsters.
King of Monsters, they stole one of their heads.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I guess in the movie they took their head and used they had the telepathic link between the heads.
Yeah.
So I guess they took the brains of Ghidorah
and put it into Mecha Godzilla.
Yes, and they had another head. I guess the two surviving heads that Godzilla didn't blow his radiation breath through.
Yeah.
The two surviving heads, I guess they recovered them and used a telepathic link between the two.
Yeah.
When they built a Mecha Godzilla, they used that as the link.
Yeah.
Which was weird because somehow it had a satellite link.
Yeah.
Connected to it?
There's some satellite link because they mentioned that.
No, the satellite.
I was expecting you to say that. Very well played.
Yeah. Sorry, inside joke.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was. It was.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna tell the story real quick.
Okay.
If you don't mind. Okay, so it's real quick, maybe like a couple of minutes. So my dad and one of our uncles used to own a motel down in Vernon, Texas, and my uncles and cousin went off on a cruise for a week. So me and my dad went down there to watch the motel. I went down to keep company. One of my other cousins came along. We were just there for a week hanging out, and this was like the day before we left. I'm sitting, me and my cousin who lived down there, and like pretty much all the cousins that are there are sitting there except for one, are sitting at the table eating breakfast, and my uncle and my cousin, his daughter, are trying to pull up, because this is back when people would take video like camcorders on trips and record everything.
Yeah.
From the start of the trip to the end of the trip. There's always a designated camcorder person.
Yeah.
So they were trying to pull up the video of their cruise, because I think they were the first ones in our family to go on a cruise.
Mm-hmm.
So they're trying to pull up and show us how it was. And my uncle and his daughter were having trouble getting the camera to show up on the TV.
Yeah, because you had to have a certain input.
Yeah, you had to have a certain input. It was going through a VCR, and that VCR was on a certain input. It was really weird, because back then you couldn't really just plug things in. Sometimes you had to like kind of plug them into something else.
Yeah.
And then plug them into the TV.
Yeah.
So they're messing with this for a bit, and then my back is turned to the living room. So I don't know. I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
So I'm eating. I remember specifically because I almost died from laughter choking on this. I was eating Oreo-Os.
Yeah.
And so I was stuffing my face with Oreos, and I just hear him talking. He's like, "Oh, put it on this input." And my cousin, she's like, "It's not working on this input." And he says, "Well, put it on this one." And she's like, "It's on that one." And he's like, "No, this one." And then she's like, "No, it is on that one." He's like, "No, the satellite." Referring to the satellite input, and that's where it comes from, and it's just been an inside joke ever since.
Yeah.
So that's that.
Now you know.
Yeah.
But
Anyways,
yeah.
back to the spoiler version of Godzilla vs. Kong.
Yes.
So he had a satellite link, which was weird.
Yeah. Which I kind of felt like I don't even know what service was doing. Like,
Yeah.
I watched it like the second time we were watching it, like it still didn't make sense to me. Like,
Yeah.
What it was linked to.
Yeah. Because it
moved on
took,
its own.
Yeah, it took control of itself. So how was it still linked?
Like, so I guess Ghidorah
Yeah.
was taking control of Mechagodzilla.
Yeah.
So I don't understand what the satellite link was for.
Yeah.
But maybe it was for the energy.
Maybe. Yeah, because it kind of what do you call it? Like it spazzed out when he spilled the liquid over the computer.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was the energy.
Yeah, maybe that was its energy source.
But
like that's what was powering it in some way.
So, So I guess I don't know.
Or maybe that's how I don't know. Maybe he had inner mechanics that had to talk to each other through the satellite or something. I have no idea.
I don't know. I just didn't understand.
Oh, maybe it was its coordination system or something.
Maybe.
Like how it knew where it was. I don't know. Who knows?
That
was really the only thing they didn't really explain.
Yeah.
Was the satellite
maybe,
link.
but maybe it was the energy.
Yeah.
Thing. Maybe it was the energy signature because they were doing everything wirelessly.
Yeah, that's true.
So maybe that's how it was converting energy or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Who knows?
But I guess I'll backtrack to the beginning of the movie. So the beginning of the movie, the guy, I guess one of the main characters, they introduce him as what was his name? I wrote it down here. Is Bernie.
Yeah.
So he was an electrical engineer that worked for Apex Cybernetics.
Yeah.
And in the beginning of the movie, you hear him. He has like a podcast.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how Apex was hiding something, and he was down. He was wanting to discover what it was.
Yeah.
And in the very beginning of the movie, like I guess while Bernie is in there trying to discover what he I think he like got onto somebody's computer.
Yeah.
He hit the crap out of him, so he like
the
quote
guy
unquote,
left. Yeah.
quote unquote use the bathroom.
Yeah. The guy. Yeah.
He annoyed him enough to do that,
Yeah.
and I guess he found like sub-level 33.
Yeah.
Is I guess it was like, well, what company has 33 sub-levels? Like,
Yeah, that's insane.
That's really deep underground.
Yeah.
So that's really shady anyway.
Yeah.
So I think while he's discovering that, Godzilla attacks.
Yeah.
At the time we didn't know why.
Yeah.
And when I guess Bernie was walking around,
Yeah, he went to somewhere he wasn't supposed to go.
yeah,
And then Godzilla hits that area.
yeah,
Bernie survives barely.
yeah,
And
he
looked like you
sees-
see one of Mechagodzilla's eyes.
yeah. At the time, I guess nobody really knew what that was.
Yeah.
except for me
yeah.
or people who maybe
Yeah, knew Mechagodzilla was coming.
that maybe figured it out.
Yeah.
At the time, it didn't really look like anything.
Yeah, it just looked like some pod with that light up red.
Yeah. So, and
Because it was like, it would be hard to determine that that's an eye for
Yeah.
Mechagodzilla.
it was beeping for whatever
Yeah.
reason. So I don't know. I haven't seen the old Godzillas, so I don't know if that sound was actually a Mechagodzilla sound.
Yeah. I don't
Um,
either.
I don't remember him having red eyes or anything.
I don't either.
But there was but at the moment I saw that, like I was like, oh crap! Like they're already introducing that to.
Yeah.
It's like I wonder if anybody else. I was actually looking at you guys, see if
Yeah.
anybody had pieced together what was coming up.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody saw that. Like,
I had a feeling it was, because I thought it was Mechagodoria.
yeah,
So,
I don't.
I had a feeling it might have been like something to do with the mech. Because while during the movie I was like, okay, it's either Mechagodoria or Mechagodzilla.
Yeah,
And I was looking more towards Ghidorah because of
the head thing.
the head thing. But I didn't think to put together that, maybe they just put the brain
Yeah.
of Ghidorah into a Mechagodzilla.
One of the comments I saw online was like, "Hey, they sold that for Pacific Rim." It's like,
Oh God.
the second one,
Yeah.
the Pacific Rim
Yeah.
Uprising.
Yeah.
Like, well, Godzilla's older than
Yeah.
that considerably, so
Yeah. Godzilla came out first.
I don't know what the original version of Mechagodzilla
Yeah.
was, but it. But once I saw that eye,
You knew what was you knew it was
yeah,
coming.
I already knew,
Yeah.
but I didn't look like an eye to me until he actually said later on in the movie.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
And he's mentioned.
I
that.
thought I didn't think it was I thought it was a piece of the mech, like
Yeah.
mecha whatever. I didn't think of it to be an eye.
Yeah, I thought it was some kind of pod or something, but yeah, I guess he thought it was an eye.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't look like an eye to me. But yeah, he mentioned it was the eye laser. It's like, oh,
he
that's
does.
what that was. And but one thing that confused me too is like it was going to sub-level 33. I guess he didn't make it to there.
No.
So that was still above ground. That's
Yeah.
what threw me off too. Was
Yeah.
like I thought he was going to sub-level 33.
Yeah.
And
But you see, they find it later on.
yeah, they take the elevator
Yeah.
later.
Yeah. So exactly.
And 'cause I guess he just sneaks into the restricted area.
Yeah, and then Godzilla's like, he fires his beam.
So and the reason, I guess we find out later the reason Godzilla was attacking, 'cause he felt the presence of Ghidorah.
Yes.
Ghidorah, and he that's the reason why he attacked.
Yep.
The Pensacola, like it was in Florida of
Yeah.
all places, and yeah, that's why he attacked. So like this is the first time I guess Godzilla actually attacked anything since King of the Monsters, I think.
Yeah. Yeah,
'Cause,
he was kind of just chilling.
yeah, and then they
He
just
starts
stopped-
feeling his
yeah,
presence.
Yeah, there's just threw it up as a random thing. After that, I guess they showed where Skull Island was,
Yeah.
or where Kong was. He was still on Skull Island, but they had like some kind of dome over him.
Yeah, they had some containment unit over him.
So they had like his morning routine. He'd get up, scratch his ass, and then
Yeah, take a bath, essentially.
yeah, like he'd take a shower in the
in
waterfall,
the waterfall.
and then he would take a branch or like a tree and like sharpen it, and then
And throw it.
Well, he would say hi to the girl first,
Yeah.
I guess, and then he'd throw it randomly.
Yeah.
You just see like different places where he's just trying to
Yeah.
throw that, which is kind of interesting to me. He's trying to test to where he could maybe try to escape, maybe
Yeah, escape or maybe see.
actually see the
Yeah.
actual sun or
Because
something.
yeah, that or he seemed like he didn't want to hurt the people. So maybe he was. I don't think he was trying to provoke them, though. I don't know.
I don't know about that. I don't think he cares.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's only protecting certain people.
That's true.
Maybe the people he's cared about.
Yeah.
But yeah, you find out about that. There's the intro of the movie. I guess the people that are trying to get Mechagodzilla working, trying to get to Hollow Earth because
Yeah.
they're trying to harness Godzilla's energy,
Yeah.
and they think it's in Hollow Earth. And they had that. There's that doctor who, I guess, who lost his brother
Yeah.
into a Hollow Earth
Because it like skirts gravity instantly.
Yeah. And the CEO of Cybernetics, the Apex, said we have a craft that can do that. So
Yeah.
we'll your brother didn't have that before, so I guess I want you to lead the expedition.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, there's a guy under him. His name is let's see. It was an Asian guy. It was
Yeah.
okay, so the doctor's name was Dr. Nathan Lind.
Yeah.
And the CEO was Walter Simmons.
Yeah.
Simmons,
Yeah.
something like that. And then the Asian guy was Dr. Ren Surazawa,
Yeah.
which I didn't know.
Yeah. I didn't know that until you
was-
mentioned it.
Yeah, Surazawa. So apparently it's supposed to be. If you watch the first two movies, Ken Watanabe's character was Surazawa.
Yeah.
So
That's
it's
his son.
So it's supposed to be his son, or maybe his relative of
Yeah.
some kind. But someone pointed that out to me online. I think it was online.
I think so. I
No,
think
it was some one of.
no, it
someone
was a
else.
React video.
No, it was one of my coworkers
Oh,
told me
okay.
about it, and then I watched it. Like I looked it up and stuff. I think so. But yeah, that was that. They pointed that out to me. It's like what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that just threw me off because what happens later.
Yeah.
But yeah, that first after convinces the doctor to join on the expedition, gets the other he worked with the other lady.
Yeah.
that
She called the
worked-
Kong Whisperer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
They agreed to take Kong to
to
the opening of Hollow Earth.
or Hollow Earth, yeah, and they're transporting by sea,
Yeah.
and this is when one of the attacks happens of Godzilla, because he's always hunting down other predators.
Yeah.
I guess.
Because he's the king.
yeah,
So he's always
he's trying to keep everybody in check.
yeah,
probably.
pretty much.
He probably doesn't have any problems from anybody else except for Kong,
Yeah.
because according to I forgot her name. I didn't write her name, but the other doctor, the Kong Whisperer,
Yeah.
according to her, like he bows to nobody.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
that's the reason why he's called King Kong.
Yeah.
But I guess there's gonna be two kings.
Yep. Seems like it now.
King of the Monsters and
Yeah.
King Kong. So
Her name is Eileen Andrews.
Eileen.
Yeah.
So
Dr.
yeah.
Andrews.
Dr. Andrews, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Dr. Andrews says that he bows to nobody.
But yeah. So yeah, he goes searching for him
Yeah.
'cause and it's so can he I guess he can sense their presence?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so.
Okay. Oh yeah, 'cause he's out of his containment unit now.
Yeah.
So I'm
'cause
assuming
he-
the containment unit was stopping.
well, he knew that he probably knew King Kong was there. But
Yeah.
he never needed to go there 'cause it was an island.
Yeah.
There was nowhere around.
So he probably sensed him moving.
Yeah.
He's like, "What's this dude doing?"
Yeah. is get the half out of here.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, because he was probably like, okay, he's chilling on his island. Ain't got to mess with that.
yeah. So he's been there for years and years.
Yeah.
So like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, so he probably sensed that he left the island.
Yeah.
And now he's like, all right, what's going on?
Yeah. And making sure he was in check,
Yeah.
I guess. And man, that fight was pretty epic.
Yeah.
He, Kong couldn't. He doesn't have a stand. He doesn't stand a chance
No.
on water.
Not water, no.
Freaking like Godzilla could swim.
Yep.
And one thing I noticed, I mean, he doesn't have any attacks. He's just some regular ass gorilla.
Yeah, he doesn't have any. Yeah, he doesn't have like a beam or anything, or can't shoot flames or anything like that.
Godzilla has the radiation beam.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah. So I don't know why he thinks he's better than Godzilla.
Yeah.
Ghidorah has his like electrical attack.
Yeah.
And so, and I guess what was that other one? A flying lava one.
Yeah.
He had like lava or heat or something, or fire breathing or something. So like King Kong doesn't have anything.
Yeah.
Unless he has some secret power that they
didn't show or something.
Yeah, but
yeah, so that fight was pretty epic.
Yeah.
I was gonna mention something, but I forgot what it was.
Well, he.
Oh, the part that actually. So right before the fight.
Yeah.
He signs home.
Oh,
and that was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously everyone in the movie surprised, but I was like, oh.
Yeah.
He can understand.
Oh yeah, I forgot about it because they brought the
girl.
Dr. Andrews brought the girl.
Yeah. And she went out there.
Well, she's her adoptive mother basically, because I guess her rest of her family had died.
Yeah.
And Kong seemed to have taken a liking to her too.
Yeah.
So, and I guess that was the reason why is because the main thing being she's deaf.
Yeah.
So she also already learned sign language. So, but I guess she's been talking to Kong this whole time
through sign language. Yeah.
I guess just when.
So yeah, him signaling home was pretty insane.
Yeah, because that took everybody by surprise.
Yeah.
And it was pretty nice. But yeah, after the Kong fight. Yeah. He got his ass whooped.
Yeah. Yeah, he got owned. Round one was he got owned.
Yeah. He if the military didn't put in those depth charges,
Kong probably would have died.
Yeah.
Because Godzilla was dragging him down.
Yeah. I mean, there's one weakness that Kong has. He had to breathe air.
Yeah.
So I guess Godzilla doesn't have. I mean, he could probably breathe air and like last underwater for quite a while.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
then after that, they take him to Hollow Earth.
They take him to Antarctica.
Yeah, or Antarctica. Yeah.
They're like, well, for Godzilla to leave him alone, they had to pretend like they submitted.
Yeah.
So they just turned off.
They shut off everything. Yeah.
It's like, well, the moment we turn on everything is gonna come after us again. So I guess the only way they would think to bring Kong anywhere was airlift.
Yeah.
So they just airlifted him to Antarctica.
Yeah.
And they convinced him to go
down. Yeah, because I guess Godzilla can sense anything on land and water, so but he can't sense things in the air.
I guess between that point, it was Millie Bobby Brown's character had already met up with Bernie.
Yeah.
They went to go looking for Bernie, and I guess
they found him.
Bernie. Her name is Maddie. She's the director's. One of the director's daughters. Yeah. From the second one.
Yeah.
Millie Bobby Brown character is still the same character from the first or second movie.
Yeah.
Well, second Godzilla movie.
Yeah.
Third
in
monster movie.
Yeah.
And so she's trying to find out why Apex is doing all this sort of stuff. And believes Bernie that's not
he's not randomly attacking. Yeah.
Well, he's just. I mean, he's not off his rocker like he sounds.
Yeah.
Which I mean, he kind of acts like he is.
Yeah.
But he's pretty. I like his part.
Yeah, he's a pretty good comedic relief for the movie.
Yeah, him and the Maddie's friend.
Yeah, Joshua.
Yeah. And
they're both pretty funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, they meet up. and
They
decide to
sneak-
break into Apex or sneak into Apex Cybernetics.
Yeah, and then they reach floor level 33, I
Yeah.
guess. And they have like a tunnel connecting them to Hong Kong.
Yeah.
And takes them straight into the a big ass room,
Yeah.
and which they found out that houses Mechagodzilla.
Yes.
And
And it's like the testing facility for Mechagodzilla.
yeah, and man, I mean, I like when
That reveal was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I
Because
know.
you kind of see, because he's on that lift and he's kind of wrapped,
Yeah,
and you kind of like, okay, this is where they're gonna show it, and then they
Yeah.
show it. It's freaking Mechagodzilla,
yeah,
and you're like, oh shit.
yeah. Your reactions were priceless.
Yeah.
Like it was funny.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. It was like my childhood was like becoming probably as real as possible.
What's funny though is like we already seen a Mechagodzilla though
That's
in
true.
the last few years.
Yeah.
Ready Player One had Mechagodzilla
Yeah.
in it, and that one was like I was okay. So the way Mechagodzilla got spoiled for me was some of the news articles like that show up in my feed. One of them showed like, the new toys have landed for Godzilla versus the monster, Godzilla versus Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah, they came out with King Kong, Godzilla, and Mechagodzilla. It's like, oh,
That's
thanks.
nice.
I guess that's a thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I knew from the beginning when we were going. It's like
Yeah.
Godzilla versus I bet you anything. Yeah, Godzilla and Kong are fighting each other, but
Yeah.
then they're gonna have to defeat another
Yeah.
enemy.
Yeah. I
which
knew they
is-
would. I knew they would team up at some point. I just didn't know against who.
Yeah, and yeah, it was Mechagodzilla.
Yeah.
So I already knew at the beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fine for me because I'm not that huge of a fan.
Yeah.
But it would have been nice to like see that reveal.
Oh yeah.
I bet it felt nice. Like, it's like, oh yeah, that's freaking
Yeah.
Mechagodzilla.
Yeah.
It's like,
And then he even says it. What does he say? The Bernie says Robo Godzilla.
yeah, it's
And
like,
Joshua
no,
was like, no, that's
that's
Mechagodzilla. I'm like, damn right.
Yeah, freaking man. But that reveal was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It looked a little weird to me because
It did look different. Like I
Like-
wasn't expecting it to look like that.
it looked like it feels like a bony version of
Exactly.
Godzilla.
Yeah.
But I guess
Like a track runner version of Godzilla
Yeah.
or something.
it's like it was like the Chris Hemsworth
Yeah.
version of. Well, I guess that wouldn't be the case. Like since he'd be have the other version now.
Yeah.
But but yeah. After that Mechagodzilla reveal, I guess Kong goes to Hollow Earth.
Yeah.
Finds his where his ancestors
Yeah. Where
were,
he's from. Yeah.
and he found that they had a throne, and he finds a little axe.
With the scale of,
Yeah.
I didn't realize until you mentioned it when we were just watching it right before.
Yeah,
It has a scale of Godzilla on it.
yeah,
That's one of his scales.
yeah.
Because
That's what
it's
this axe made it
yeah,
out of.
because it's got his energy source in it.
Yeah, the radiation.
Yeah.
Where I guess he collects radiation from his from his axe charger. His
Yeah.
wireless
Yeah.
axe charger.
Yeah, he puts it down there. Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
That's pretty much what it reminded me
Yeah.
of.
Wireless phone charger. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty funny. And then there's a then it lights up and it's like a picture of Godzilla, like a little or engraving of
Yeah.
Godzilla lights up.
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Um.
And then
But
Godzilla
then-
senses it.
Oh,
It just-
that's when shit hits the fan.
Yeah,
So,
Godzilla's like, "What is that?" He's like sensing it. He's like, "You know what? Screw it." And he just freaking blasts straight through the earth.
Yeah. And he's
through
going-
Hollow Earth.
Yeah. He's splashed straight down.
Yeah.
And like, what the hell is he doing
Yeah.
when you first see it?
Yeah.
And then like he's going through Kong stuff, and I guess
Yeah, shit hits the fan down in Hollow Earth.
yeah, 'cause I guess what's her like her the CEOs of Apex's daughter.
Yeah, her name's Maya, Maia.
Maya
Yeah,
Maya Simmons.
Maya Simmons. Yeah,
So she's down there to make
to
sure
get the energy source.
Yeah. So, and that was the main reason they were only down there was to try to get that. That and once that starts happening, that's when like
Yeah, shit hits the fan.
yeah, the Godzilla's radiation breath reaches them,
Yeah.
and that's like I guess Maya freaks out.
Because stuff starts happening like right before that, right?
Yeah, well, the animals and stuff sense the breath coming.
Yeah. So they start freaking out.
Yeah, and that's what freaks other people out. I mean,
Yeah.
the earth starts shaking, I
Yeah.
guess. And
Yeah, because the breath actually saves the two doctors and the girl.
yeah.
Because one of those things is about to attack one of them, the
Mhm.
flying chicken-looking thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's when the breath hits.
You know what it reminds me of?
What?
That flying chicken thing. It reminds me of the old geezer penguins from Happy Feet.
Yes, yeah,
That's
they
what
do.
it reminds me
Yeah,
of.
they,
That
yeah, they do.
they that's what they remind me of.
Yeah.
The old geezer penguins.
Yeah, they do.
The I don't know. I guess you would call it the conservative penguins.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Republic penguins.
Yeah.
Republic wins.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's that was yeah, that was
Yeah. Yeah, so then the breath reaches them.
yeah.
And
And
it threw me off because both Godzilla and Kong are looking down
Yeah.
at each other. And it's like, oh, Hollow Earth's inverted.
Yeah.
So Kong would also be looking at us. So, yeah, it
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Especially because I hadn't figured it out for, like, it took me a second. Because then you see Kong going down the hole.
Yeah.
So you're like, wait, shouldn't he be climbing up it?
Yeah.
And then, yeah, or was he? Yeah, so it was really weird.
Yeah.
But after a couple seconds, I
Yeah,
got it.
Maya gets in the ship and like, oh, we gotta get out of here. And for whatever reason, like I don't know why she thought it was a good idea to shoot Kong.
Yeah, they could just float around him.
Yeah. And Godzilla just created a hole. It's like, oh, they were gonna go down the hole.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, shoot him. And that was one thing, like, why? Like,
Yeah, why'd you do that? Would just fly around him?
Yeah. I felt like if that wouldn't have happened, they could have had another villain for the next movie
Yeah.
to get revenge for
for
the CEO
yeah.
for Apex.
Yeah.
So I feel like that would have been that was just a wasted opportunity there.
Yeah.
But I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
They'll find somebody else.
Because technically, he was out. What was his name?
The Surazawa's daughter or
Yeah.
the son?
Yeah.
Was it Surazawa?
Yeah, that's his last name, right?
Yeah, Sarazawa.
Yeah. So I think he's presumed dead, right?
I think so. Well, they didn't show him any like
Yeah.
after
Because they showed them injecting the energy source into Mechagodzilla,
yeah.
and then the pilot gets disconnected. He his eyes roll behind the back of his head, and he kind of faints.
No, that was when he connects the first time. The second time, his eyes are normal because he disconnects, and then the next time we see him, he's just getting electrocuted.
That's right.
Yeah. So the first time when his eyes roll back, he's controlling Mechagodzilla.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah. There's only 3 times I think we see him.
Yeah. That's right. The second time it disconnects and it gets electrocuted.
Yeah. So that was the last we saw of him. I don't know if he survived.
Yeah.
He might have survived. Then we never saw him again.
Yeah.
But I guess taking that much of electric shock might kill somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but I don't know if they're gonna make a future one.
Yeah, I don't know.
If
They
the
might have just.
future- if it's gonna be a future one, what is it gonna be? Though?
Yeah, who's he gonna fight?
I don't know if they're going in. I'll have to look up the original Godzilla order. So I don't know if they're gonna have another different Godzilla or something,
Yeah.
or what other monster comes out after that.
Yeah.
Because Ghidorah was the big one, I know for sure.
Yeah.
I know Godzilla and Kong was the thing.
Yeah, they would fight often, I think.
Yeah,
But there'd always be
thought-
someone they team up against.
I thought Godzilla fought Mothra at one point. So I don't know if there's another one. Maybe there's another one.
Yeah. Because in this one, Mothra's his, like
they're friends.
they're
already.
friends or lovers or something like that. They have a really close bond. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
They kind of explained in King of Monsters, but it didn't make sense to me.
Yeah. I don't remember what kind of bond they have.
Yeah, I just remember they had a close bond.
James Bond? No, I'm just kidding. I don't know why I resort to that every time I hear Bond. Speaking of which, I can't wait to see.
Oh yeah, the new Bond movie.
Coming out in November.
Yeah,
It doesn't get delayed again.
yeah. So you got Top Gun, Black Widow, and Bond.
Plus whatever else get
Yeah.
pushed back into November.
Yeah, that's true.
But
But yeah.
going back to Godzilla.
So then we have
That's when the climax of the movie happens.
Yeah,
is
because
Godzilla-
Kong and Godzilla then fight each other.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
when they fight.
Oh, my God.
And
This
apparently,
was the best part of the movie.
because there are technically 2 rounds to the second fight, I guess, because what's his face says, "Oh, round 2 goes to Kong."
Yeah, but he gets back up.
Yeah, Godzilla gets back up after a bit
Yeah.
because Kong takes the axe to shove the beam back down in Godzilla's throat,
Mm-hmm.
and then Godzilla gets back up and pretty much kicks Kong's ass. I feel like.
Yeah, because he damn near kills him.
Yeah.
And somehow, like, the scratches and just everything. He dislocated his
shoulder got
too.
dislocated. Yeah, because after they give him
The one doctor, I mean, he's had a redemption arc.
because he started off as a dick.
Yeah. Well,
Somewhat. He wasn't like a fully he wasn't a like you don't hate him.
he wasn't like, they didn't think anything of him
Yeah.
at the beginning.
Yeah.
They thought he was like the girl and the Dr. Andrews was like, he's a coward.
Yeah.
So like, which I mean, I feel like he had a redemption arc.
Yeah,
Like,
I think so.
he was the one who released Kong though.
Yeah.
In the beginning of the movie, like in the when they were.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, when they're getting attacked.
Yeah. So he's the one who released Kong. It's like, I don't know why they thought so little of him.
Yeah. But that was he released Kong after their initial impression. of him.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
because they had that initial impression, and then he after that.
Well, he also suffered a huge loss too. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
he lost
like
his
doesn't.
brother.
Yeah, he didn't want to like. I don't know. He's probably already, I don't know,
Yeah.
depressed or whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, I mean, I don't know why we're talking about character
Yeah.
development in the
Yeah.
Godzilla movie.
So
Well, I mean, I feel like that. I mean, that was actually a decent one
yeah, I think
to
so.
have.
I think he had a good little character arc there
Yeah.
because he ends up using one of the ships to bring Kong back to life.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah. So he helped bring Kong back to life. So
Yeah.
he actually played an important role.
Yeah.
And so yeah, so once he came back to life, I mean, this like at this point, like he's been sat out for a while. So Mechagodzilla had already came to life at this point.
Yeah, and would pretty much beating on Godzilla.
Yeah, Godzilla's getting ass handed to him.
Yeah.
Like that, but that fight was amazing.
Yes.
Like just just Mechagodzilla was just throwing him around like it was nothing. I remember his like what was it the breath attack. Like he had the stronger breath attack.
Yeah, they did the beam struggle for a bit.
Yeah.
He just like, all right, and he like turned it up and just
Mechagodzilla did.
Yeah, Mechagodzilla did.
Yeah.
Completely obliterated Godzilla.
Yeah, and I think that's around the time where King Kong had just been revived.
Yeah.
The little kid had told
Kong
that that Godzilla's not the enemy.
Yeah.
So it's like help him. It's like please be careful.
Yeah.
I mean he almost died. So
Yeah. Yeah. Say don't go die again.
Yeah.
Because we don't got any more of those ships.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they used that gravity inversion ship to bring him back to life.
Yeah. But yeah, and that's when the best
Yeah.
fight
Like the
happened.
best part of the fight.
Yeah.
Got
I mean,
three titans
yeah.
duking it out.
Yeah. One was a man-made one though, so
Yeah.
like surprisingly it held up well.
Yeah.
I feel like everything man makes is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm surprised it lasted that long.
Yeah. Because Mechagodzilla was about to fire his beam down Godzilla's throat,
Yeah.
and then that's when Kong shows up and like
yeah.
pulls his head back, pulls back Mechagodzilla's head to
Yeah.
divert the beam.
Then he gets his axe.
Yeah,
and
then Godzilla fires his breath at the axe.
Well, after they go at it for a little bit.
Yeah, they go back for a little bit.
And Godzilla, I
Yeah,
think,
both of them do.
Yeah, I think they're both fighting together for a little bit, and then Kong gets the axe, and then Godzilla hits it with his beam.
Yeah.
And that's
was
all
it.
she wrote.
Yeah. I love the little sweep that Kong does before he gets to the beam charge, the
Yeah.
axe charge though.
Yeah.
He's like pretty much into it. He freaking sweeps Mechagodzilla off his
Yeah.
feet. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. That was a great fight.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, that was a good chunk of the movie.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
because that
mean-
last part, when Kong comes, like that whole part, like it says like 45 minutes.
Yeah. So yeah, it was the last
Almost the last half of the movie.
Yeah. I mean, that's all we want.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, excuse me. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, Is
It's like
giant.
giant monsters fighting each other.
Yeah,
That's all we want.
I think that's what we got.
Yeah, we finally got that.
Yeah,
And it was epic.
yeah,
And I remember seeing an article saying, like, after the Snyder Cut came out, it was like people heard that there was 5 hours worth of footage for this movie,
yeah.
and they were asking like, "Hey, release
All of the footage.
5 hour cut of
Yeah,
Godzilla," and the director's like, "No."
yeah. He's like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, there might be 5 hours worth of footage, but
But
it's
it's not stuff they can use.
Yeah, I mean, there's always extra footage for movies.
Yeah.
Especially like they just need to cover their bases.
Yeah,
Because once the actors aren't there, they can't make
exactly.
more scenes and stuff. They have to have those sets, and they have to have the time
Yeah.
to like make everything. So they're always gonna have extra scenes and stuff. It's like, oh, we're not gonna use this line. This
Yeah.
doesn't work. It's always a puzzle that they
Yeah.
gotta put together. Like
Yeah,
imagine.
because not everything's shot in order, right? Some
No.
things that they're shot out of order because
Well, yeah, definitely.
not all actors have the same schedule because they're doing other things.
Yeah,
And like same with pretty much anyone involved, they're all doing other things, so
Yeah.
they can't shoot the things in order.
and then like the locations, like
Yeah.
they'll shoot say different things in the same location.
Yeah.
They'll just get all of the shots done.
Yeah, exactly. Instead of
In
going
one
between
place,
locations,
yeah.
yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, like they
And
always
sometimes there might be a thing where we have to be at this location at a certain time of year,
yeah,
otherwise it's not how we want it.
yeah.
So yeah,
But it's like having a 500-piece puzzle with like 1,050 pieces.
yeah,
And they're trying to make the one image that looks good with
Yeah.
those 1,050 pieces. So
yeah, exactly.
And only a certain amount will make it look right.
That's a really good analogy.
So yeah, like I mean that's what I think of it
Yeah.
as. It's just the filmmaking is a giant puzzle,
Yeah.
and you just need it to make coherent sense from beginning to end.
Yep.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's always different from different directors.
Yeah.
But they somehow make it work. So,
They definitely made this one work.
oh yeah, this one was great.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can't say enough good things about that
Yeah.
fight.
Everything. Yeah. The fight scenes were fantastic.
Yeah, it almost reminded me of Pacific Rim.
Yep. Yeah. That was I got the similar feeling.
Yeah,
First
'cause-
time watched Pacific Rim.
Yeah, 'cause that one was great.
Yes.
They had a little bit story moments here and there. Had one of the best speeches of all time.
Oh yeah.
It was the greatest speech since Independence Day.
Yes.
And yeah, so maybe you want to fight the kaiju,
Yeah.
beat them back.
It's like she's like, here, put me in that freaking Jaeger.
Yeah.
I'll take care of it right now.
Yeah. But yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
I did too.
I don't know if we want to give it a rating or anything, but I mean, I don't know. I just want to say it was really good.
Yeah. Same here.
It was just really,
It was
really good.
fantastic. If you haven't watched it, go watch it.
It's turn your brain off. dude.
Yes,
Like, you
yeah.
don't need to have.
Yeah.
your
Don't
brain
go
off.
in thinking story and all this. Just turn your brain off.
Yeah. I don't know why we're telling all this. Like you already know all the spoilers and stuff.
Yeah.
but this is an experience.
Yeah.
So
If you didn't care about spoilers and you haven't seen the movie and you listen to it, just go watch the movie.
Yes.
You're gonna love it.
it's an experience.
Yeah.
There's very few movies like that are like. There's some movies that you have to watch in the theater.
Yeah.
They're experiences.
Yeah.
They're
This
not,
is one of them.
They're not just movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's. I'll probably say something else after the 4D if I watch the 4D one.
Yeah.
Because I still haven't watched a single movie in 4D. But I take that back. I've watched one or two,
Okay.
but that was at Disney World.
Oh yeah. Same here. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause we watched the same movie.
Yeah.
It was Honey Shrunk the Audience.
Yeah.
That was our first 4D experience, I believe.
Yep.
I don't remember if I watched anything else after that. Well, I guess technically, the Terminator.
Yeah.
one.
The Terminator one. Wasn't there a Shrek one too?
I did. You probably.
Yeah. I think I went to the Shrek one.
You went to that one.
I
'cause
love Shrek one.
That was the second one.
Yeah.
Or that was the second time I think you went to
Yeah.
Universal with your friends.
Yeah. I think so.
And Shrek wasn't out at that time.
Yeah.
I think Back to the Future it wasn't a 4D ride.
Yeah.
That one was just a ride.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't 4D though.
No.
But man, I missed that ride.
Yeah, that ride was so much fun.
That was one of my favorite rides of
Yeah.
all time. That, I want to say that one was top 3. So was the which one was it? The Star Tours
Oh yeah, Star Tours.
from Magic, or it was MGM
Yeah,
Studios. And then
Space Mountain was fun as shit.
Space Mountain. I want to say you haven't experienced this yet, but the Indiana Jones ride
Oh yeah,
at Disney
I
World,
remember. Yeah,
Disneyland.
yeah. I haven't done that one.
Yeah, because the day we went,
It was
Indy was quote unquote out.
yeah,
So the one day that we
Yeah.
we decided to go,
Yeah.
he wasn't there. Like the ride wasn't open.
yeah.
So like, but anyway, yeah.
I think that's all we got for today.
Yeah. I want to say that I don't know if I really want to give it a rating.
Yeah, I think I'm okay with not giving it a rating.
Okay.
We're not gonna rate this one. It's just really good. Just go watch it if you haven't.
I'm just trying to think of what I would rate it at all.
Yeah,
I just enjoyed it.
yeah. It was a very enjoyable movie.
I want to
Definitely gonna watch it again.
8 or 9 for sure.
Yeah, definitely up there.
8 or 9, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
All right, but thank you guys for listening as always. We appreciate all the support.
yep.
And you can find us on Google, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, Twitter at Nerd.get1. You can find me on Twitter at Nerd.get1. You can find me at Twitter at Koshposh and on Twitch at Koshposh.
Yeah.
And then Vikas.
At Twitch at Urzu07.
Yep. And then we also got an email if you guys want to send us emails on topics or add us on Twitter. Our email is nerd.get@gmail.com.
Yes.
And for Twitter, it's at Nerd.get1. So add us for topics or things you want us to talk about. But yeah, as always, thank you for listening, and we'll see you guys next week.
All right. Bye.
Bye.